Every dysfunctional family system has an emotional operating system, unspoken rules that regulate behavior, enforce silence, and preserve power hierarchies. Most members, consciously or not, adapt to these rules to survive. But the black sheep's nervous system resists. They feel what others suppress, they sense what others deny, and they react whether emotionally, physically, or intuitively in a way that threatens the family's psychological equilibrium. This threat is rarely addressed directly. Families don't say, "You're too awake to be controlled." Instead, they punish, isolate, ridicule, or pathologize. But what's really happening is that your body, your emotions, and your instincts are registering the falsehood, and you don't know how to pretend it's real. That is what marks you. You become the one who reacts, the one who questions, the one who won't lie. And in families that depend on silence and survival roles, that makes you the problem. But here's the truth. You weren't the problem. You were the signal. And in systems built on denial, the signal always gets blamed. Most black sheep were marked long before they understood what was happening. You may have noticed that you were treated differently as a child, not because you misbehaved, but because something about you didn't land well with the group. Maybe you were more sensitive than your siblings. Maybe you cried harder, asked deeper questions, or noticed the tension others ignored. Maybe you felt unsafe even when no one else did. Or maybe you simply couldn't bond with the family in the way they expected, because their version of connection required self-betrayal, and something inside you refused to play along. That's the mark. The refusal to collapse. The refusal to merge with the wrongness, even before you had the words to name it. Your body knew, your spirit knew, and the family noticed. Even if they couldn't articulate it, they felt the edge you carried. You weren't fully programmable. You weren't easily impressed, and you weren't willing to pretend.